Yeah, and it hasn't been an ideal start to the One Day Cup campaign for Essex, but what a dramatic win here at Chelmsford on Friday and the day-nighter. If you're an Essex fan, I hope you've recovered from that, because it was a rather tense and exciting finish as the players are just making their way out to the middle. Essex won the toss and elected to bat first, so Michael Pepper and Robin Dass are making their way out to the middle. The umpires comes to Pepper, who cuts that one away, and that's the first boundary of the game from the second ball for Michael Pepper. Leaches into Pepper off the toes into the leg side, and that'll be chased to the boundary, and the fielder won't get there.
Ben Code to open the bowling from the Hayes close end. Short first up, and that has been smashed away off the back.
13 for him. Oh, and he's hit that one loftily, and it will bounce
in again in the Chelmsford sunshine. That's nicely played. Lovely lofted shot, and it's going to make it all the way for 6 over extra cover.
Ask the umpire to Dass. He's hit that one loftily. There was a dive. In comes Leach to Dass, who pulls at that one, and that is another boundary to Dass, who drives that one, and Pepper has to get out of the way for that one to go all the way for 4. Best came across.
Interesting to see how this goes now. Jack's shot, of course, also in the Yorkshire side, but he's dropped that one just a little bit too short. One slip in place, reverse sweep. Is that a 6? I think it might have gone all the way.
At this end, he's into Dass, and he's cut that one away beautifully for 4 runs. As Code is into Dass, and he's lifted that one over the ring and away for 4 runs.
And this is punched down the ground. That's coming straight towards us, and it flies over the scoreboard, crashing into the stand. Clouds above, Code bowls full down the leg side, punched away, flicked away. That's going to be 4. 1 bounce, bowls, and again to the leg side. That's punched away in the air. That's high. Is that going to go for 6 as well? It is, yeah, comfortably, just away to the scoreboard. Cloud about as Code comes out. Shorter, pulled away to the leg side. That's going to be 4. That was short and slightly too straight. Revis up to the stumps again, bowls back of a length, carved away, outside off stump, beats the man at point, that races away to the boundary. Now he's up to the stumps, and he bowls full this time to Wesley down the leg side. That's going to be 4 runs, just clipped away. This time no slips in for Wesley, who cuts away through the offside this time. That's going to be 4 more. Revis in, bowls down the wicket comes Wesley, who edges behind. That's a good take as well by the wicket keeper. Fine nick, and Wesley swipes at the floor as well. It's I feel that's a poor shot. It's just poorly executed, really. Need that today. As Revis bowls full, driven back to him, and he's out. Cool and bowled. Essex are subsiding a little bit here. That was a mistimed shot by Dass. Here comes Revis in again. Right arm over to the right-handed right-handed Benkenstein, who drives through the offside. It was uppishly. Past the umpire, bowls to Benkenstein, who drives straight this time. That's a nice shot. Yep, lovely shot that. Full face of the bat, holds the pose. Revis bowls full, pulled away into the leg side again. Didn't get all of it, but I think it's going to be enough to get for 4. It's a bit breezy in the box, but here comes Revis. Bowls, that's pulled away in the air. That's a huge shot. That's going to be 6. Is it over the stand? It is, and probably into the river.
Unbearably hot at that point, as Schutt is into Webster, and he smashed that one back down the ground. Back of the trousers as Schutt is in. A couple of shuffle steps forward from Benkenstein, and that has gone for 6.
Wheedle out another wicket. Revis bowls back of a length, carved away through the offside. There's a chase on here for the fielder. I don't think he's going to get that. That's going to run away for 4. That's a lovely shot by... And he bowls back of length. Oh, that kept low, but pounced upon by the batsman, and Webster cracks their way through the leg side this time. Breeze just settling down. Revis makes his way from the river end, right arm over, bowls. That's pulled away in the air. That should be a catch. That should be out at mid-off. It is. Yeah. Benkenstein didn't quite get hold of that one. A top edge. Moves in again. Bowls. Full. Oh, that's flicked in the air. That should be a catch, and that is out. That's short mid-wicket, and that's a full stroke from Simon Harmer.
189 for 5. In comes Schutt, and Allison is down on one knee, sweeping that one towards the boundary for 4. A Sunday before the working week, as Schutt is in to
Back out of square on the offside.
Allison moves to 13, shutters in, he's down on one knee and he's been given out. LBW, Charlie Allison was getting low to that one, flicked up off the pads. Umpire puts the finger up and Allison is dismissed for 30.
And code 4 overs for 36 for this man, Dom Leach, who has just been pulled first ball of the over out towards the long on bound. Michael Pepper 63 off 34.
Best bowls, and that's edge behind, and they lose their 7th wicket. And Webster is absolutely distraught with himself. So a big swipe at the ground. Your wicketkeeper looks neat and tidy as well. That was driven back, that was hard through Bess's hands, and that's hurt him as well. Bess in again, bowls. Oh, driven straight back to the bowler, and that's a catch. Well, that's a tame way to go for Richards. The 8th wicket falls, a leading edge, and Bess almost got himself in a tangle there. He got his feet tied underneath him and fell quite awkwardly, but he's back up. He takes a return catch. Bess floats that one up. Oh, has that bowled him? Well, that's straight through the gate, and maybe this pitch is offering a little bit of turn. Bess gets another wicket, and online on your app you've got it on the go. As Nijar plays, he's chopped on, and that is the final wicket. And yep, that subsidence in the Essex batting happened all too quickly. 2:21 all out. To left-hand Beanie. Oh, it's carved away. It's a lovely shot. Raced along the ground. It was through backward point before he could even move. Running in down the slope, bowls, and that's edged. A genuine edge, trying to carve it away, but there was no second.
Came through the academy as Richards is in, and he's hit that one uppishly, and that will go away for 4 runs. He's turned that one into the... As Richards is into Bean, he pulls that one away over the field and trickles down to the boundary.
Harmer, right arm over, it's the right-handed batter, reverse sweep, and that goes away for 4. It beats the fielders at short third man.
Webster at slip to Harmer. That's a beautiful shot. That really is a lovely shot by Finlay Bean. As good as we've seen all day, really.
In comes Nijar around the wickets. Oh, nice scoop over the shoulder from Duke. Perhaps as Webster is in, and that's a streaky boundary taking the edge. I say boundary. Bo Webster bowling spin, and that one is clubbed away uppishly, and that will take a couple of bounces and to the boundary. Finlay Bean on 39 as Webster is in, and he's bowled him. Essex finally get the breakthrough with Yorkshire on 80, and Finlay Bean departs for 39.
Sorry, 222, which means 138 to Masood coming down the pitch, and he punts that one back over the bowler's head and all the way over long on for a big 6. Bounds in, bowls, that's bowled him round his pads, and looking to sweep that down towards fine leg. That's in the air, that's flipped up, that's going to land right in mid-wicket's hands, and it is. Yeah, Paul's attempt from George Hill. Ideally need to win this game to keep themselves in the frame, and this one's driven up to the bowler. That's a good return catch, and Frayne, who was the danger man, slaps one straight back at Harmer, diving to his left-hand side, did well to grapple onto it in the end.
For 4 as Nijar is in, a couple of steps down the pitch from Masood, and that's passed in the recent pass for Yorkshire as Nijar is into Masood, who takes another couple of steps down the pitch. This time he lofts that one over mid-off for another 4 runs.
Robin Das settles back into that short leg position as this one's pulled away into the leg side. Is that going to go for 4? It is. It's swept finer than the fielder down at deep mid-wicket.
As Bo Webster is in, and that is clubbed away to the leg side boundary for 4 runs.
On the clouds away to our right as Beard bowls, and that's off the pads. That should be 2 runs there, clipped away towards deep mid-wicket if they're quick enough, and they are. Good bit of running actually, especially from the non-striker.
Suddenly that feeling out there can change. Now then, there you go. Shan Masood caught down the leg side off Tom Wesley, bowling one across the left-hander. It's just...
Yeah, absolutely. And that one is hit up in the air, and that's going to go all the way for 6 runs. A punch of the glove to reach 200, and then a 6 as Webster is in, and that's up in the air. That's going to be another 6. It's going to be right over us and probably into the river again as Wharton looks to see out this innings in style.
As Revis steps back and cuts this away, and that is probably going to be that. It is. Matthew Revis cuts through the cover.